again with the gun.
Olo stream. I'm gonna start introducing all our parts like that.
I know, it's hello. Honestly, I can't even complain. It's a Mega Mind reference. I honestly can't complain. It's a Mega Mind
There's
reference.
gonna be, as usual, some echo at the beginning, so just making sure the audio is going through. I can hear your audio, so that much is good. You're gonna have to probably make sure. What? Say something?
What? Words? Hello? Yes, hi.
My headphone wire, hold on. Say something again?
Words again.
Okay, thank God. I've been so scared of my headphone. Actually, just say words. Keep saying them.
I'll toast.
Keep saying, just...
Bippity blue, blah, dash, blah, blah.
Ever since I keep
Frosting saving parrots.
I keep tripping on my headphone wires for some reason. I don't know how this keeps happening because I place them in a spot where realistically I should not be getting my feet and legs caught on my wires, but for some reason every now and again it'll push through, and I've like absolutely annihilated my wire. Well, not annihilated, but I've like had it pulled out, like yanked out of my computer. Like aggressively. And I'm always just scared. Well, and then when I plugged it in the last time I did it, it wasn't working properly because it yanked so hard that it pulled out of my headphones and my computer. And I'll have you know, just to pull it out of my headphones, because the way my headphones are designed is that there's essentially like there's like a path inscribed on the audio jack to plug it in to keep it held in.
Yeah, much the same way.
So the fact that it got thrown out with that little path existing is ridiculous. But yeah. Hi everyone. I heard you in my left earphone and it was scaring me. Like only my left earphone. But all I had to do was make sure.
Oh, perfect.
Luckily, all I had to do was just my jack wasn't plugged all the way in on my computer. So.
I remember when I had that issue with my PC. This is happening in the middle of the Shadow parts, and I actually kind of welcomed it for Shadow because it made the game sound slightly different. It's like, you know what? It's variety. I'll take it.
That's great. Speaking of which, Garion's done doing Circus Park, apparently, because he's doing it in a weird way still.
Oh, yeah, he's going backwards. Like, he started from 326, and he's going all the way up to 1.
Oh, is that what he's doing? I thought he was just picking and choosing.
No, he's going in order.
Freaks. Anyways, shut up, Mayo. Don't say anything.
I don't know how he does it, because that's literally just...
That's just the same stages over and over and over again.
Same stages over and over.
You at least used a randomizer, so... Alright, so... What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few things.
Yes, you should do more Shadow.
Shut up.
God, not now.
Gosh darn it. I deserve that. So, what I'm going to do is there's a few things I think I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to... Because I keep doing aerial combat here, I think I'm going to get rid of some of my combos in midair. First of all, one thing I'm definitely getting rid of is Triple Rush. I'm getting rid of Triple Rush because it has done nothing, at least in these last few fights, it's done nothing but kill me. So I'm just going to get rid of it for now. I'm going to replace it with... one of these while airborne / downwards. No, I don't care about that. Speed slash attack with 3 consecutive things. I mean, that might be good, but is that in the air? I'm just gonna assume it's in the air. I'll put no. I'll keep speed slash off. So I'll do aerial. Keep aerial sweep on. What's risk dodge? Reactor. I don't think.
Just leave all your.
I don't think I have anything. I don't think that's important. What's oh yeah, critical counter. I definitely want to keep. Fire boost I can take off. I'm not using fire at all. Air combo plus I want on. I'll keep the flow motion stuff off for now. Don't need high jump. You have double flight too. That makes high jump actually just pointless. Maybe that's why I took it off.
It was off before you got
okay.
double flight. It was off for a while. I don't know if you ever had high jump on.
I just kept it off. Buzzsaw. I'm keeping Buzzsaw on as a literal just in case, because by chance that the like two enemies pop up near each other and I use the Buzzsaw, I want that. Like, even if I can't guarantee it, I want it. So
fair.
Let's see. Radial Blaster, that's fine. Even though I don't think Radial Blaster has been really popping up, I'll keep it as a just in case too. Final blow after press X to point of reprisal. Instantly move. Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll put.
But stuff like the falling slash or aerial dive, like stuff that's in the air. I assume that's the stuff you want to look at.
Launch a spinning attack towards a target down below. I guess I'll have aerial dive on for now, and I'll take a look at what my combo looks like, and the next time I die, I'll base it off of that. I was watching videos and I saw people weren't using triple slash, or the triple finisher, but even besides then, I've been kind of wanting to get rid of it because it leaves you so open. It's really good, but I think it's probably only good for remind bosses because those act differently and stagger and stuff. They're not these big enemies and whatever. Stop, Romper. He's licking himself.
Dogs are back.
Yep. Okay, this looks like stuff I was at least seeing in the video.
That looks this looks like that 4-minute video. It's a little slower because Berserk Charge, but
yeah. I also know I heard
it at least resembles
somewhere
it.
that people were using sorry, I'm just focusing for a second. I can't remember the name of the counter slash, I think is what people were using, and luckily I have been using counter slash. But if I wasn't, if I wasn't using counter slash, then I would have swapped over to it. But I think these are some good abilities. I'll stick with them for now, and we'll see how things go. So. Because these, I think the big things about those combos too, for the record, is the fact that if I'm not mistaken, those combos you can dodge out of or block out of much faster, which is the thing that was killing me with triple slash, was the fact that I couldn't block or dodge as soon as I got put into that attack.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if getting rid of that finisher that I have is worth the blast radius one, whatever it's called. And I know a lot of people were taking this fight slowly. I did study a few videos. They weren't much, but I still studied a few, and a lot of them were taking the fight slowly, which I get.
Yeah, I guess the only that is the beginning when you actually have health. I think this doesn't really make a difference.
Well,
but since your health's naturally going to decrease over time anyway.
Yeah, that's what. Well, a lot of people were saying. Oh, see, look, I got the buzzsaw attack. A lot of people were saying in comments, or hell, even in the videos themselves, for the very rare occasion that there was commentary.
Keyblade.
They were saying what were we talking about? I lost my train of thought. Jesus. Sorry, I died. They were talking about something. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I was talking about. I literally
I
just
don't remember either.
blanked.
No,
what were we talking about?
So,
body one.
Those jokes talk about making what happens when we go senile? We already are.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, it was about losing health. You basically have to do this battle without getting hit anyway, so... So a lot of people don't...
Yeah.
The losing health thing doesn't matter. The waiting is whatever. Yeah, what they did specifically was they were treating... Can this kill anything? Oh my gosh. They were treating the battle slowly because they wanted to, specifically because some people wanted to keep you know, get their magic back. So they would just force the battle. They would stall out the battle essentially, just so they can get their magic back.
Yeah, it checks out.
I can't see where he's at. Where he is.
Okay, that's a really good face for Marshmallow. The knockout face. There might be a future thumbnail in there someday.
Oh, okay, he's stunned. Or was stunned. Alright, so I'm just gonna do the phase without the magic. Or, yeah, without magic, it's fine. For now.
It's not like you've needed it. I think every time you've succeeded, you've either not used magic at all, or you barely use it.
I think I've only beat it the one time, and every other time I've died.
Oh, could have sworn you've beaten it a few times.
Maybe twice, but I know I've done it at least once. Maybe twice, yeah, that sounds accurate. Well, a lot of people I saw they weren't attacking as relentlessly as me too, though, to be honest. They were just, like, they were actually kind of, like, biding their time and playing in a very, thanks RNG, passive way.
Keyblade!
So, yeah. God, fucking RNG. That was RNG!
Yeah, no, that one straight up was.
Like, that's why people save magic for that phase, if you were ever curious. It's strictly just because of the fact that those are random. And if you... It's just better to, you know, deal with it. To deal with those guys in packs, just load them together in packs.
Yeah, it checks out.
Know that he does this resting thing every now and again, and when he does that, I can usually get in about 2 full combos. And then, yeah, you'll just do random attack at that point.
Blind
and I
balls.
need to start jumping in the air when he does those claw moves, because usually if I don't do it in the air, he's too far up for me to hit with a reprisal, so... Let's see, we might rest after this. He did not. I saw some people block his roar, which was interesting.
I mean, I'm sure it is blockable. It's not red.
It is. I've seen people block it and take advantage of that. I really want to battle this guy without dealing with the small dudes, but like, I get so scared
Keyblade!
that I end up dying from him anyways, from Skoll. Because I get so concerned that something's going to blindside me from the back. It's really scary. I feel like if you just had Thundaga for this battle, it'd make life so much easier. Just because of how big of an AoE it is.
Thing, it's literally impossible to have it at this point.
Yeah. I wonder what stage you had to beat for it.
I want to say it's Caribbean.
I do too. That makes sense, actually. You could go into like a storm and stuff after all. That's my sense for the logic there. Wait, no, I think you get Thundaga maybe even at Keyblade Graveyard. Because it's so good.
No, Keyblade Graveyard is Kiraga and Aroga.
Okay. Which are also really good.
Everything else you already have.
And he's just doing his thing. One thing I did see people not doing, which I thought was interesting, was they weren't what's it called? Hold on, I'm trying to survive. I don't even know what hit me.
Keyblade!
Back your stream, I want to see it. I'm not sure what hit you either.
Yeah, I really don't know. I think maybe the little dude had an attack and the AoE is just big or something.
It has to be, like, what else is it?
Science, I don't know.
It's science's fault.
Science is truly the beginning and the end. Ow. Also, as it turns out, Apparently everybody has had air step problems on this boss, or a lot of people do. I was watching, for example, Bloody Biscuit's video, and he was talking about how air step was just being stupid for no reason, so... On this boss in particular, so... I guess this boss just has it out against ya, in every sense of the way.
Right.
Also love how, like, everybody who's done this boss on...
Keyblade!
On all pro codes is just like unanimously agree that this boss just wasn't tested with all pro codes on.
I don't think any of the base K3 bosses were tested.
Honestly, if this boss wasn't tested with all pro codes on, it almost makes me wonder if level 1 was tested. I don't know what they do in level 1, but it's similar, except you do less damage, I think. So if anything, it would be...
I mean, I don't know if they tested with any of them. I don't know. Maybe.
Wasn't level 1 in from the start, though? Level 1 proud?
Yeah, 0 EXP has been part of the... I think it's part of the base game for every game in the series except for the original Cage 1 Chain of Memories. I think that's it.
Yeah, but this game is the only weird outlier where it was... What's it called? They gave it in proud mode, right? Because most of the time you just get it in whatever's the hardest difficulty is, which usually is crit, but crit did not exist.
I'm pretty sure, like, the very least, the Dream Drop Distance, we had that issue, that I couldn't get every ability because it was tied to crit. I don't know if Birth by Sleep did that like, I want to say DPS was just like that from the start, regardless of difficulty.
Okay, he's doing an attack. Cool. This is the finally a no-hit, I think. Up to the DM.
Oh.
Or just about, at least, if I get hit. It's flying in the air. I guess I'll use MP haste for now. Yeah, I got to the DM with first DM without getting hit once, so I could still take a hit.
Well done.
So at the very least, I can get hit once in this DM, for better or for worse.
Small victory, but it's still a victory.
Yeah, honestly. Having this triple like slash in the air is really nice for the record. Because it just flings me towards an enemy, and it just makes me do like a flurry of blows, and I could potentially just hit an enemy. Which is ideal.
It sounds great.
Oh, so is that. These are actually some really... Granted, it's still RNG, but they're nice to have. Sub-Zero Impact, how many seconds do I have left?
I'm watching back the stream. I want to say you had like 15.
Holy shit. I got really lucky there, then. Also, I am streaming on Discord if you would rather watch that.
I'm watching both, and it's 12 seconds.
Oh, that was really good! I got lucky, but you know what? I take that. Okay, now here's the scary part. A lot of people just took... Like, if you want to take this safe, you just wait until this guy is tired. Like, constantly.
I mean... Not the worst option, especially when you're down to low health. Like, you were saying, like, this is going to be a long, drawn-out fight anyway.
Like, specifically, you know how he sometimes sits there and does nothing? That's what I mean, like, people wait till he's tired out.
Yeah.
This attack...
The health looks like it's about halfway there. Maybe even a little more.
Okay. I don't know when he summons the other guys, but he's gonna summon more at some point. I'll be honest, I did not watch that far.
So... Nice! Oh, well.
I'm scared about what attacks he'll do. Oh, these enemies are all next to each other. Like, is he gonna do the big air attack? Yes, he is. Okay, there's one more guy alive, and I need to kill him. Oh, okay. Oh!
Okay. A little...
Okay, I'm going ultra focus mode.
Fine, do it. Like, you're getting to that point, you only have 5 bars left. You gotta do... Yeah, well done, Marshmallow.
Now he's gonna do the big move. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Okay, he's tired. Oh, second DM.
Well, it's time. It was nice while it lasted.
This is the make or break it moment.
Good luck.
I don't know if you have to kill more enemies, too. You might have to. I can still... Oh, okay, I was about to say I can still take a hit. No! That stuns you! Oh my god!
Keyblade!
If you get hit by the thing, it stuns you. Oh no. So I can't take a hit in there. You have to take no damage.
I guess that's why they're saying it's literally a no damage run. Makes a lot more sense now.
I really wish I had the nano gear up then, because I would honestly replace that in situations like that. Because remember, it has the anti-stun ability. But I didn't level it up.
Is it worth going out of your way to grind?
If I can do that consistently, yes. And if it becomes a problem, then I think honestly it will be.
Okay. Fair.
Because if I can't get it consistently, then I just have to hope that luck is on my side. I feel like I got very lucky with the dog heads too, like during this phase. Maybe I'm wrong in that regard there, but it felt like I got lucky on both phases of that.
It's looking okay.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Speaking of dog heads,
I'm gonna be back 1 second. I can see Skoll on my screen, luckily. Just need to let my dogs out of my room. Hold on.
Okay, it's fine. Get him out of there. Perfect. Wouldn't have phrased it any other way.
I'm back now. The power of the burger has given me give me another
burger. Of course, we're doing this right before we record an Ace Attorney video. It all comes together.
Oh, yeah, that's also
burgers
related, which I didn't even consider. I think I'm starting to get an idea of how his patterns work, his attack patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Also, these like critical reprisals I'm getting are really good because they hurt him a lot. Thanks, Marshmallow. You just blocked 2 attacks.
What a champ.
He was being a meat shield, despite the fact he is not meat.
A snow shield?
Yes. See, like, when he gets closer to me, I've noticed he, what's it called? Like, say he flies in the air like he does now, right? And then he gets closer to me. He usually does, like, a swipe attack or something. I've noticed that. And as for this magical ball attack, I can just dodge it the normal way.
You could, but it's like... It only darkens your screen a little bit for a couple seconds.
Yeah, I'd rather block it.
It's about as effective as the blooper in Mario Kart. It's like nobody really gets that upset when they get inked.
Hey, the blooper in Mario Kart 8 is a little better. It's still bad, but
it is.
Yeah,
but...
it's still bad. I think something that helps a lot of the Mario Kart games now too is none of them, or Mario Kart games aren't being put on handhelds anymore. And one of the biggest cheat life hacks you could do there was literally just look at your touchscreen, look at the map. I honestly had to give it my all during this phase. At about 13 seconds there, of course. 12 seconds, actually. Not letting the game have it.
Yeah, 12. I saw it.
It was 12.8 something.
That was 12.
But yeah. I guess the strat there, honestly, if you want to deal... Well, you have to deal with RNG. Just attack relentlessly. Save your magic for the small guys. I don't think it's really necessary for the big ones. Or for those sections. I could just chalk that up to being lucky, but... You know, I don't know if that's the case. I'll do like 2 more.
Could not tell you.
Okay, using a spin. Also got all my magic back too.
Nice. You can cast a few more thunders whenever the wolves come out.
Yeah, which I'm gonna start attacking him like crazy now. I don't want that attack. Please get me out of range. Okay, cool. I like the double swipe now. That used to be my least favorite attack, but now it's like my favorite because it seems to be.
It's
fine. It seems to have the most. What's it called? I can't see where he's located. The most frames for me to be able to. Where is he located? Oh, okay, there he is. The most frames for me to be able to attack him. Or to get the critical reprisal. I could be wrong, but... Oh, shoot.
Even if it is just...
I thought he got tired, but he didn't. I'm getting further, Mayo. That's what matters the most. I'm getting further.
Maybe it is worth going and grinding up nano gear.
Maybe... But the stun hasn't affected me again. It only affected me in that one fight so far. I mean, I'm going to want to level up the nano gear, I think, anyways. Just for Sykes, because I have a feeling that I'm going to screw something up in that battle.
Oh, dude, that's ages from now, but yeah.
Because I don't even think it's his, what's it called? I think it's just his data battle that's particularly hard. It's fine. I can take 2 more hits still. Walk towards, or come towards me, I think. Yep. Oh, no, okay. I don't know what he's doing. He's being the big bad wolf, as you described it.
Yeah. So what Skoll is.
When are we gonna have a 3 Little Piggies world?
Don't think that's ever gonna happen unless Disney ends up acquiring DreamWorks.
They own it.
Which, given their recent track record, isn't impossible.
They own it. Like DreamWorks?
No. I mean they have Shrek, and Shrek would have 3 Little Piggies.
That's fair.
It's like that's all I can think
the only
of.
Basis that we have, yeah.
Like, the only No, that's not. Like, Three Little Piggies is such a basic story that it's
I feel like
never really gets to.
Everyone, in a sense, has rights. Maybe I'm wrong there, but it's like it really is just something.
Like, maybe it's just something that's gone to become domain.
All right, he's tired. That's all. Attack him.
It's so weird to think that Winnie the Pooh is technically become domain now.
Is it really?
The original is. The Disney version isn't, but it's still.
I mean, it might as well just be the original version or the Disney version. Well, I know they're very different.
Which, I mean, the Disney version is literally just the original, but they put a shirt on him. That's it. So just draw him naked.
Yeah. Then people will be like, why did you draw Winnie the Pooh naked? And then you can be like, no, this is literally just Winnie the Pooh. Oh, I got hit by Arm
Keyblade!
I'm glad that I'm getting somewhere though. Before I couldn't even get to that phase, like at all, ever. I guess it just took me a moment to watch people just kind of calmly fight him to gain some confidence, because maybe I was just being too aggressive. I think that was the case. Plus I had Triple Rush, or triple, whatever it's called, you know, the triple stab move, which as a combo finisher, again, in this case, was really just not helping me. I have a lot more options to just be able to back out whenever I just want to be, like, safe. Also, I like the not the double, like the move where he actually slashes twice, not with both claws. I also prefer that attack too, because I feel like I have a few more opportunities to properly hit him. Because when he does the two-hand swipe, I can hit him once, and then maybe a second time if I'm feeling risky. Because, like, watch. I just hit him now, and I hit him just, like, 3 times, and it's safe.
Beautiful.
Okay.
And here come the wolves.
Stop aiming nothing.
It's a really great target.
I need visual on him, just to make sure he's not charging. He's not. I know some people were saying you should block the little wolf attacks too, but I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable doing it.
Maybe if there was just one left.
Yeah.
But the fact there's so many.
Speaking of which, they're all gone now. Fly up in the air because he's a wolf that is skeleton. Snow. I don't even know where skeleton came from. He's gonna fly around like the skeleton wolf he apparently is, according to me.
Well, yes. Maybe.
Doing his DM.
Congratulations.
First time. It's just like the meme, first time.
Look at all that darkness.
Where were you when it rained darkness on Arendelle? Something, let it go.
Can't wait to deal with that mess when we get to Melody Memory.
Well, you're probably going to have to deal with an edited version, so you're in the clear. I'm going to have to deal with the proper. You'll probably get a funny version, if anything.
Oh, I look forward to it.
What these do I have left to kill? Oh, gosh. That was like 2 seconds left. 3 seconds, barely.
Yeah, you were kind of close.
Yeah, I was definitely just getting lucky with the other ones then. Good to know that it isn't, it is just pure luck, you know? Good to know. I'm glad. Also, how does Marshmallow catch like an entire world of darkness? I would like to know.
And if Marshmallow can in fact do this, why aren't we taking Marshmallow with us?
Honestly.
Like, I understand why with a lot of these characters they are really insistent on World Order. What's Marshmallow gonna tell anyone?
I'll just say some stupid word.
Like, seriously. Like, is a giant snow monster really any weirder than a giant talking dog?
Not like anybody questions it as is.
Exactly. My point.
Look at you, Jack Sparrow. They have the worst. They're the worst offenders. They should be the people that are like, "What? Why is this? What is this sorcery?"
Seriously, like the closest thing I think they ever came to was in this game where Jack comments on the rest of them having funny accents. That's the only thing that he even remotely comments over.
Also, a very good line in general.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's Jack.
Spin? No, he's gonna summon his guys. He's doing the spinny attack. He's probably not gonna get close to me, so I'll kill the enemies near me. Oh, I think he's actually charging. Wait, what? What is he doing? Wait, that enemy was attacking me.
Keyblade!
Also, is my death counter just on the screen the entire time? I keep getting afraid that it is.
I didn't see it.
I mean, if it is, it's like big whoop. It just covers the boss health bar, which is like, who cares?
Like, you know it's not dying.
Even then, it barely, like, it doesn't cover it in its entirety. That's a viewer experience for me, because I'm not the one watching it on my screen.
I mean, if it really bothers you, like, just pause the stream right now, bring up the death counter, and drag it down a little bit.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't. I don't care. So I should start being more wary about, what's it called? The games, like, the placement of my death counters, depending on the game. Am I gonna die? Kind of debating.
I've messed that up on a few games. Like, I don't remember if it was Sonic 1 or Sonic 2 Game Gear, but one of those two where the death counter is like halfway cut off. Because it looked different in OBS compared to how the final edit looked. I did not have a lot of foresight on that one. I didn't even notice until literally I finished rendering the last part. And there was nothing I could do about it at that point.
Keyblade!
Or dare I say, Psychonauts 2. What are your thoughts on that?
Even when we're done with the games, we still find excuses to bring that up, huh?
By we, you mean me.
Yes, I absolutely mean you. I mean, I guess there's technically ROMs of ruin whenever that happens. I guess whenever you need a short game. Because I can't do it, I don't have a VR headset.
It's gonna be never. In terms of getting a short game.
Like, oh, your long list is just getting worse.
Oh, yeah,
Nitro Field alone just contributed so many long games. And so many of them were just you being stubborn and accepting long games, even when I was giving you every opportunity to back out. Cough, cough, 3 houses, cough, cough.
Still don't even own the game.
At this point, you might as well not even bother. It emulates perfectly fine on Yuzu.
Sure.
By the time we get around to it, it's going to be like 10 years in the future.
He's shooting balls.
Like, unless whatever the successor to the Switch comes out has a remaster of it or something.
Which I doubt.
You know, they end up effectively pulling a Switch.
Make a new game beforehand.
That makes more
The Switch
sense.
is selling so much, I feel like they probably have no motivation to remake the game, unless like a Mario or something. Because that just sells.
Like, the only Fire Emblem game I could actually see them wanting to remake, I guess it's like Echoes, because that is a remake, with The Awakening.
Yeah. Wait, what console did that even come out on?
3DS.
Awakening? I know Awakening did. What about the other one we said?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, Echoes. Yeah, that was 3DS as well.
Why did they remake it again? What's the point?
Echoes and Awakening aren't the
Oh,
same
I thought you
game.
said Echoes was a remake.
Echoes. No, I was saying Awakening probably would be the game they would remake.
Okay, as opposed to Echoes.
Yeah, Echoes was like an NES
Gotcha,
game.
okay. I thought you said that Echoes was a remake.
What's more, it was a Japan exclusive NES game, so made a little more sense.
Stunning pack, a few seconds remaining. I can still take one hit. Ideally, I can hold that for the entirety of this next phase. And I guess in turn, the DM. I'm assuming after you finish the last DM, either he instantly dies, or you have to deal with another cycle of attacks on this like second phase, more or less.
I would assume second phase.
Yeah, I would assume it's just the
There's
same
probably like
cycle
a little
of
more of that.
attacks. Right, so I'm gonna play this safe. So what I'm gonna do is one combo and then half a combo, then back away.
Well, it worked.
Oops. I was gonna say, it looks like he charges much less during this phase, and then he immediately freaking ramped up a charge. Granted, luckily I was in a good location, so. Oh, okay. Go into focus mode again. Summon his dude. Oh wait, no, he's tired. Means I could probably hit him until let's say until he summons the guys. He's charging? No, he's flying. I don't know what he's doing.
Well, yeah.
Now he's charging. Hey, it only looks like there's about 4 of these guys remaining. Oh, okay, he didn't charge into me. I was about to say he's still charging. So
Yeah, it's just like I saw that, like, oh no.
I'm gonna save this last magic for the final phase. If I obviously make it that far. Oh shit, I got hit. It's fine. I'll survive, maybe.
Well,
okay, whenever he does the backup twice, he spits the balls. Notice. I'm gonna stay away from him too, because he can do the spin attack, and I'm not really prepared for that.
do whatever's safer.
It's a charge! Oh, jeez. He tilted his head.
Wait,
He
Keyblade!
tilted his head, so I thought he was gonna do the spin. Gosh darn it. He tilted it the other direction. I should have known it was something else. It's sometimes so hard to read him, though. I'm telling you, to fix that attack, all you need to do is make his eyes turn red as he's charging. That way you know for certain he's going to charge. If I have to question whether or not he's going to charge, I think that means the attack has an inherent problem. You all should have learned from Ratchet & Clank 2's Yetis.
Well, for what it's worth, the Yetis don't exactly have complex attack patterns. They just have one attack, they spam over and over again.
The problem is you don't have the reaction time to dodge it, for one, and then for two, there's so many goddamn Yetis.
For instance, Sonic, the issue is one, the quantity, so yes. And then two, the fact that they have such a stupidly high health pool.
That too, yeah, that's also bad.
Like, even for that point of the game, because it's Yetis are basically the reason why everybody thinks that the bouncer is busted.
Yeah, because
it's the only weapon that can do anything.
Really, like, it's really good, but it's also not as busted as what people say. I've on my like many playthrough overs of the second game now.
For what it's worth, yeah, like I think like Plasma Coil, for instance, does a lot more damage.
Plasma Coil is my favorite weapon in the game because it just does too much damage to like ignore.
And that's true for Ratchet 2 and 3.
Yeah. He's gonna go over to me and try to swipe at me, I think. Yep. Called it. Hello! Whoa, 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 whoa! Thanks for blocking one of those attacks, Mr. Snowman. Oh, that was bullshit. It happened again. Where Sora... I'm pissed. That's annoying.
Keyblade!
Sometimes when you air step over to them, for some reason, Sora's attack won't connect, and he'll push the model down, and it'll get the enemy to hit you. And I hate it, and it annoys me.
Well, how much longer do you want to keep attempting this before we end the stream?
Given how decent I'm doing...
Because I assume you want to record a good bit of Ace Attorney.
Like, I don't know, maybe...
Because we're on a trial.
...ish minutes, give or take. Because I'm doing well now. But if I suddenly stop doing well, then I'll probably concede for a little bit. But I almost feel like I'm, like, getting there, you know? Every now and again I have a bad run, but I seem to be getting closer to the DM. The first DM, rather consistently now. Like, if what didn't happen, for example, happened in the last battle, I would have gone to the DM for sure. Because there was only one enemy remaining. See if I can block this. Oh wait, he's still stunned. You can block that attack.
Well, now you know for a fact.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Also, I pressed block and it didn't block. Maybe
Keyblade!
Part of an animation that I couldn't block out of. Unfortunate. Okay, but I have to remember, if I block the howl, I have to block the following spin. Trying to still see if I can get a spot where I can hit him twice when he does the intro charge. If I could do that consistently, that'd be so great. Because that's basically an entire health bar worth of damage. I pressed the block button, but it didn't want to come out. If I just be really annoyingly aggressive instead of patient.
Well, I don't think it's going to end very well for you.
Good, let's do this.
You haven't died yet.
I blocked too late.
Keyblade!
I surprisingly did well for just relentlessly attacking.
So, like, you survived for a good while.
Granted, it didn't feel any faster than if I was to just do it in, like, slower, but yeah, I survived, like, a pretty decent amount of time. Hello, it's me. My name is Skoll, and I suck butt. What are you doing on the side, Mayo?
I have been grinding money in Octopath for helping my main channel.
Burgers, by chance?
It does not. It requires running around in a cave for several seconds. Then hoping desperately that the encounter rate doesn't trigger.
It's like EXP Walker.
I wish I was in this game. I would have been level 99 already.
I feel like a lot of people wish there was something like EXP Walker in, what's it called? Just any JRPG.
Seriously,
fair, though,
like, you could just put your controller down and just have it run for a few days.
That's the only good thing about it, though, because EXP Walker kind of sucks. Like, yeah, it gives you EXP passively, but unless you're actually just doing an AFK method, it kind of sucks. Like, it doesn't really do a lot.
Kind of begs the question of why more of them don't do it. In fact, why doesn't KH3 have it? They got rid of it.
If I had to guess, probably because it's a more proper RPG, and they probably want you to play it, you know, like a proper RPG, I guess. It's just a guess.
Well, why would they care?
Because...
Like, let people grind. Like, if you're concerned about something like that, then you should be concerned about something like difficulties.
Sure.
They come from the same place.
Oh,
Which
that's
do I even
charged.
have?
Fuck.
I have 1.07 million, which in Octopath means nothing.
Yeah, the charge attack is the worst attack in this entire boss battle, for sure. I cannot get a fucking read on it, ever. And whenever I do, it's always too late. I don't even care. I feel like I don't even care if I die.
Keyblade!
For the first DM. Let me sit in a more comfortable position. So how you doing, Mayo?
I think you've died more times in the last 5 minutes than you have in the last 50.
I know, it's crazy. Well, 45 minutes. I've been streaming for 50 minutes.
Oh, well. Yeah.
Ooh, I think a second time. Maybe I have to go more towards the center of the arena? I'll try that next time I die, which is inevitable. Unless this is the run.
Is this the run?
No.
Aww.
I can imagine, but...
It's okay, I believe the run.
Remember way back in like early 2010s, Earn for speedruns? That's classic speedrunning community right there. It's so weird how I was like, I wasn't in the speedrunning community, but I knew so much about it because I was watching GDQ since like 2010 or 11.
EDQ didn't start till like 2012, I think. Even then, it didn't get big until the year after.
Yeah, I watched it before. I watched it beforehand. I remember the doo-doo-doos in SGDQ during your favorite game of all time. That is a Mario game. The doo-doo-doo crew.
Oh, lovely.
I don't know where you are. I barely saw him. I'm
Keyblade!
sick and tired of him doing the fucking charge attack because it keeps hitting me, and I literally cannot do anything about it.
No, Ace Attorney is looking better and better.
It really is. It's all because I was doing fine until they started fucking spamming this charge attack, and I just can't react to it because the charge attack sucks ass. Yeah, moving towards the middle of the arena. No, it didn't work. There can't be a consistent way to hit him twice. It has to just be random, because of course. Everything has to be random with this boss. That was an accident. I should not have done a full combo there. I'm really glad I didn't get punished for it. Oops. Summon his salts. I've used summoning salts in any of the Ace Attorney games.
I can only imagine why you wouldn't want to cover a game that's more or less the visual novel.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, I don't get what you said. I'm confused.
I don't get what you said.
Why hasn't summoning salts been covered in Ace Attorney? Like, why haven't we used it?
Okay, yeah, then I have no idea what you're talking about. What's a summoning salt? Is that an item?
Yeah, wait, do you not know what real life summoning salts are?
Not a clue.
You played Psychonauts, so you know how it gets you out of the brains? Well, the idea...
Well, yeah, but that's in a
The idea of
game.
actual summoning salts is when somebody's knocked unconscious, it's a very strong odor. It's supposed to try to help get them conscious again.
Hmm. Never seen him used.
Well, yeah, it's very rare. You'd see it in something like, I don't know, like boxing, I guess. Like fighting and stuff like that, because, you know, people literally will get knocked out. So, if it gets really bad, they'll try to use summoning salts to get you awake. I don't even remember what attack hit me. I think 2 attacks hit me, actually.
Great.
The real question is, can I survive the DM? That'd be a negative, because droplets.
Keyblade!
At least I got to the DM again. I was starting to lose hope there and faith in science. And you never want me to lose science. Some would say...
What would you even do at that point? Would you just start teaching history? English?
No, I hate English too much. I have such a massive hatred for English. It's like, I hate English because when I did English, they taught me pointless stuff for my last 2 years, and it made dealing with English so irritating.
English classes are horrible. Like, I will straight up say, like, in my case, I think every English class I had from, at the bare minimum, 7th grade up until college were pointless. Like, they just had us reading novels that we were all going to forget in a couple months.
Reading novels and, like, hey, here's this very specific writing technique that is no longer used, but is very cool. That's what happened to me, and that was really annoying.
I didn't have that. I think my English teachers, which is another issue, mind you, that all of my English teachers just did not care. Like, my junior year in high school, like, he kind of cared. But literally the rest of them just were completely apathetic.
Yeah, no, for me it was literally just like... It was specifically the last 2 years. What ended up happening was they just kept being like, hey, look, here's... What's it called? Like, here's some, like, writing technique used in, like, 17th century that nobody uses anymore. And it was like...
That's more of, like, an English history thing if you wanted an elective in college.
I know, right?
Which, I mean, like, yeah, it's neat if that's what you're looking into,
but... It was something that...
It's not something that everybody should be learning.
Literally, if only I wanted to become, like, this really awesome writer, it would benefit me, sort of thing. It was that, like, stupid.
Or a historian, like, that's basically
it. Yeah, it was, like, ridiculous. I was like, I don't care about any of this. This does nothing.
Although, honestly, I could probably make the same argument about math, where if you're not looking to become either a math teacher or an engineer, like, what are you really going to use math beyond, like, 6th grade for?
Yeah, like, they teach you the important basics, but that's the thing. They just teach you the important basics. You don't need anything else beyond that. So I think they just have to fill out the year. I think that's the logic they use, is they have to fill out the year.
Yeah, like, I had an English teacher tell me, like, the justification they use is that it's for developing problem solving, which is a load of bull.
Yeah, because
it's the excuse they use.
I don't remember, like, any of the math that I did. That's the thing. Besides the basic algebra stuff. That's...
Like, I feel like I solved more complex problems in history classes than I did in math. Like, that should tell you how complex I thought the math was.
It's silly, though, yeah. Also, I got hit by one of these guys, which kind of sucks.
Basically, all this said that the American education system is really bad.
It is, yeah. I mean, I guess the problem-solving thing, it's a load of bull, yeah, but at least it kind of makes sense. My reasoning also, I think, makes sense, which I bet you is a slight degree of it, which is, like, they want to teach you the basics, but after that, they just need they need something to fill out the class for the year, so they just give you just a whole bunch of random stuff.
Possible. Really wish if that was the case, so they would just have it tied to, like, one semester, and then the other semester you could pick an elective.
Sure, especially because if it's...
As somebody that struggled with elective spaces really hard in high school, and even a little bit in college.
Especially because it's... What's it called? Like, it's usually 7th through 8th grade that's even, like, a problem, so... or 7th through 8th, sorry, 7th through 12th grade, which is the years that you can start choosing like electives and stuff like that. Because at least here, that's how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is here too.
All that. Alright, it's doing that, so I'll just fly over here. And then it's doing that, so I'll just fly over here. And then I'll get RNG block because thank you, game. Every now and again, you're really nice.
It doesn't happen often, but when it does, you can bet that Goofy and Marshmallow are dead.
I do love me some Goofy. You could say he is in fact Goofy. Fucking that charge, I swear. I think the problem also is the fact with the charge is it's not just that it's kind of hard to get a read on, but he also he has other animations where he rears back and nothing ends up happening. So it's kind of hard to tell whether he's going to go for the charge or not. And 70% of the time he does not go for the charge. So I just never expect it. Like he was gonna spin there. I was like, why is he spinning in this phase? Instead, somebody just like knocked into the side for a second. It's probably Marshmallow. Does the double backup, which means he's gonna shoot the balls of balliness.
Balls!
Now I think he's gonna roar. Yep, and now we get to do the DM.
Dead sword time already, huh?
Wait, what?
Time for Sora to die!
Oh, I thought you said Dark Souls. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
No, I said Dead Sora.
I was very confused.
I mean, they don't even sound similar, aside from their starting letters, I guess.
I thought I heard either Dark Sora or Dead Sora. I don't know. I thought you were trying to make some funny like joke off of DM means, like, you know, the abbreviation of it is, or the acronym means this. So I just guess my brain got confused and immediately assumed you said Dark Souls for some reason. And I was like, no, DM is
like,
not
I have repeatedly talked about how I don't even know what DM is.
Desperation move.
Well, I would not make a joke about that.
It would be the desperation.
It's such a blanket term that it covers so many things.
What else could it even cover? I actually don't know offhand. Like, if I had to think.
Literal hundreds of moves across hundreds of bosses.
Give me one.
They all have desperation moves.
Oh yeah, well we just call them DMs though. We just say, oh, this is their DM, because it's all based around the same principle, more or less. Like they do it at a... Why didn't you just fly in the air for a second?
I still think it's a really dumb name. Or maybe just me not understanding the mechanic. I don't really care to get good at Kingdom Hearts.
I think it's official, at least. It makes sense. They use it when they're
desperate. I can't imagine it is. Like,
I mean, it makes sense, though. They use it when they're desperate.
I mean, do they, though? Yeah. You're using it when you're like not even a third of your health bar down.
Well, that's just a Kingdom Hearts 3 thing. Kingdom Hearts 2, most bosses actually do their DMs when they're low on HP. Honestly, ever since Osaka...
I can think of more bosses that don't...
Record, but most Osaka team games, they... What's it called? They put DMs earlier.
I can think of a good number in KH2 that are like that too. Like, namely, like the
Keyblade.
I can't remember Zigbar. His pops when he's like not even half.
Pops less than half.
Pops way more than half every time I've ever fought him.
It pops less than half. It pops at, I think, when he has... I don't know how many bars of HP he has, but it's one less than half. I wanted to say 4, but HP bars aren't as inflated in Kingdom Hearts 2 as they are in 3. Some of them are, but Most of them aren't. I think Data Zigbar? No. No, not Mysterious Figure. Terra. I forget his name in Kingdom Hearts 2. What's his name? What's the boss name? Terra?
What are you getting at? Not the name, but like, what are you getting at?
Is, I think, when he's like slightly above half HP or something like that. Or he doesn't auto-retaliate at that much HP, one of the two. But I'm trying to remember what the hell is the name of it. It's not why Mysterious Figure isn't correct.
Mysterious Figure is a different boss. That's Birth by Sleep.
So I guess I want to say they call him Kingdom Hearts. No, he's just called Unknown in Kingdom Hearts 1. Also, my camera went derpy there, so I couldn't even see that Skoll was doing a specific attack on me, which really sucks. Because I got hit, but it's whatever. What even hit me there? He did a side swipe.
Keyblade!
Hitbox was so...
Does the tail deal damage?
He did a swipe attack, specifically when he does the left swipe and then right swipe. But for some reason, the hitbox, I guess, is really massive. And hit me in a spot that I realistically should not have got hit at. I don't even think his... Oh, wow, oops, I blanked for a second there. Fuck it, I'll just take a death. I don't want to take a hit.
Keyblade!
I guess I'll go for the 18 minutes. 17 minutes, sorry, because it just hit 13 o'clock.
Of course it did.
I'll probably just go on for that long. I guess.
Right.
Goofy, you died instantly. I'm so disappointed. Oh well, I got my buddy Marshmallow with me.
Marshmallow is like seriously like the best companion in this game.
I like his like special move you have with him.
Like you would think that being such a giant would be a massive disadvantage. It's not. It just turns Marshmallow into a meat shield.
It can be annoying when you're doing a challenge run like this. Rarely, but it's usually not too bad. There's occasional moments where I'm just like he's just in the way and just kind of screws you over. Well, I guess you get him at the end of the stage, so it's not really in any detrimental fights.
It would only ever really happen here.
And as I can't think of anywhere in this battle in particular that it's been bad. I did not mean to block his his howl. It just kind of happened, so I had to just react. What did I just block? I just blocked the random attack, but I don't know what I blocked. Of course he does a charge attack that I can't fucking see. I didn't even see the stupid animation. It's pissing me off. What the hell? I'm actually surprised he didn't die there. Oh, now he's just tired. Screw it. Aggressive mode. Let's go. See, look at he's in his DM already. Please tell me auto puts me on the ground, because I'm really high in the air. I assume it does, because it's a cutscene.
Well, I mean...
If this was Kingdom Hearts like 1 or 2, I would probably still be in the air.
Oh, you'd be able to see yourself in the air.
It'd be awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
The question is, can I survive with you?
Or even better, it might have he just falling during the cutscene. He's like, oh, well, there he goes. So because it's Cage 3, you take forever to fall, he'd still be falling. It'd be great.
Oh, I thought I got hit there for a second. I was very confused. I think I might have blocked something. I don't know. That was weird. It felt like a weird animation happened.
You got this.
Get out of here, it's what Sora said.
Well,
Skoll has a blue tongue.
more you know.
Can we just, like, kill Skoll? And make sure he never comes back, ever? In the history of Kingdom Hearts.
Please. Like, can we just destroy the entirety of the outer body so all that's left is the heart and then burn it? Just set it constantly on fire so it can't
Wait a minute, I was
regenerate.
blocking. Hello? Question mark? What?
Keyblade!
That never killed me before when I was blocking. Can we also burn down Arendelle while we're at it, so we never have to come down to this hellhole ever again?
The sad thing is, even if that happened, that they would just find an excuse to base off Frozen 2, which isn't even in Arendelle.
Ah, you're right! Can we burn down the entire Frozen universe?
Yeah, let's just burn down the entire world!
Yeah, let's just do that. God damn it, I got hit early again. Oh well, relentless attack time. Who needs safety when you can just be aggressive after getting hit? Who needs to survive?
Safety!
I guess I do.
Survivability as well.
Don't let Skoll...
You're gonna reach 700 deaths soon.
Don't let Skoll be Skoll. My name is Skoll and I smell like bullshit. Today, man. How's your day, Vin? Mine's been absolutely, positively shit. Except
Good
the
for
burger,
you?
That was actually really good.
Okay, well, silver lining.
Look, I'm telling you, it's a local place. It's really good. Really good bang for your buck, too, given the fact that again, they're fucking regular fries, like regular size fries are enough to feed like an entire family, I swear.
Some places are like that, especially when you're talking about local places.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Large is $8, and I'm scared to know what large actually equates to in there.
I feel like I would get it just to see what it's like.
Yeah, exactly, like, honestly.
Like, okay, here you go. They just bring out a bucket.
Instead of a bucket of, like, chicken, it's just a bucket of fries.
Bucket of fries, yeah.
I pressed the block button, you fucking game. This area fucking sucks. The amount of times I've pressed the block button here, and the game is just like, nope. What even hit me? I don't even know what hit me.
Keyblade!
Even looking back on my footage, I don't know what hit me. He stared me in the eyes and it killed me. Did you know that? Skoll, oh dude, Romper's laying on his back and he's like passed out, it's great. Like he's doing that dog thing, you know, where he's like laying on his back and his like legs and arms are just like out there.
My dog has literally never done that.
Dude, he's just chilling. Romper's just vibing. Oh, dude, he rolled over. Your dog's too busy being asleep, like 24/7.
Seriously, especially now that he's old.
How old even is he?
Well, I mean, you deserve this because you asked. He's 13.
Yeah, that's actually pretty old. I don't know if that's old for his breed.
Especially because, like, the lifespan of that breed, yeah, the breed's lifespan is usually 10, so yeah, he's old.
Old boy. He's innocent. Leave him be. Just let him sleep. As long as it's not, like, eternal sleeping. Or something in relation to darkness. You know what another thing, another weird oddity I've noticed in... I think this has happened in all the Kingdom Hearts 3 streams, or at least at some point it has. Another weird oddity I've noticed is sometimes I'll block and then I'll go for the reprisal, and the reprisal just doesn't go off. Like, I'll still attack, but the reprisal doesn't happen. And it's very weird. It's semi-screwed me over in a few, like, you know, select few situations, but it's not very common that it has. It is weird why that's happened, so... I think I'm just noticing it more in this fight because I keep noticing shit happening. But it's like, I'm pretty sure it's happened in a few other... I feel like I've probably mentioned it in some other streams too, like, oh wow, this happened. Why are you not DMing? Oh, I thought I just like did a DM skip.
Well, I think I mentioned to you before that person I was watching where they had animation locked and got like a bar too late.
Yeah, but I animation locked him, and then after the animation lock, he decided to do an attack.
Oh yeah, that's how it worked for them too.
I thought he just got stuck in an animation, or like getting stunned or something. I think my attack just saved my life. What did I just air step over to?
You might have locked onto the droplet, I don't know.
Thing? Okay, apparently there was something following me. Also, I
Keyblade!
Yeah, there's one of the wolf
killed,
things.
like, none of those enemies that I was trying to attack. Like, I felt like I was doing no damage to them, or they weren't disappearing, rather, I should say. Even though I hit them like 2 or 3 times over, which usually I think it takes about 2 hits to get rid of them. Well, at least I got to the DM again. So I was starting to get scared that I would never get to it again. Because I'm sitting in a comfy position, let me sit in serious gamer position.
Maybe. Oh, we started this stream off so well.
We really did.
So much promise. Well done, Goofy. You managed to attack with your shield.
Really bad position. I'm glad I didn't just get like hit by a giant box on that. Again, I did not mean to do that, but it works, so I'll take it, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's spiking at me. That's what he's doing. Oh,
it's a disaster.
Again, I couldn't fucking tell.
Keyblade!
Ooh, 696. 4 more deaths and I'm done. Clean 700 for now, obviously, because I'll have to come back another day.
And I see, like, at that point, you're literally just gonna steamroll the game. You're never gonna die again. Just everything's gonna go perfect.
Well, according to fucking
Clearly.
everyone, this is the worst part of all pro codes, so. I feel like I'm not even, like, screwing up in the hard parts too, because I feel like it's the DM that people are usually talking about. Sometimes I don't even get to that point, and by sometimes I mean like 80% of the time.
Almost never.
Yeah. He does it twice. Because the burger power is going away, dude. I'm telling you. You didn't see that.
As it happens, I didn't see it.
Good.
I definitely did not see you firing a blizzard spell out. Nothing happened.
Saw nothing. Of course he was attacking. I thought he was fucking charging. That's how fucking stupid that fucking attack is. It's making now he's charging. Make up your minds. Bit aggressive mode. This only leads to good.
Oh yeah, especially when you only have one hit. Nothing can go wrong.
Well, I mean, that's why I kind of go aggressive mode, because I feel like, oh, well, you know, I already got hit, and I still have an entire DM, plus another phase, plus another DM, plus probably another phase. Might as well just test my luck getting him to that first DM. All because I pressed the blizzard button. Did I even count a death there?
I wasn't paying attention.
Keyblade!
Okay.
Hey, Marshmallow, you gonna do anything?
I'm just gonna roar there. Read that ice breath against the ice enemy. Yeah, that'll work.
Well, he just fell over because he was making fun of him. Marshmallow deserves a better movie. And okay, I'm gonna try something different here. I don't know how this is gonna work, if it'll even work the way that I want it to. Okay, I think that kind of did. So what I did there was, instead of immediately just using my magic, I held on to it for a brief second. So then, what's it called? Oh, damn it. So then, to see if they'd bunch up together. And they kind of did. So I got rid of more in the thunder.
Keyblade!
Maybe that's the strat. Instead of thundering immediately, because they all kind of diverge by themselves, maybe you're supposed to just let them kind of
just thunder
bunch
spam
a little bit. No, just let them bunch a little bit. You can't really spam thunder. On a fucking lucky day, I'll be able to use thunder 3 times, so... Hey, I got another hit on him. Marshmallow, beat him up. Beat him up for me. Try this again. You didn't see that.
Nice thing I didn't see.
You don't know what was going through my head.
I really don't. And that worries me sometimes.
I'll tell you what was going through my head. I had the shortcuts menu open and I was trying to press the block button. And as it turns out, Blizzard is on my square. So I may have shot a Blizzard out. Which sucks, because I was able to get like 4 Thunders out there, I think, in theory. I don't know how much magic Blizzard takes compared to Thunder, but I got 3 out after that Thunder. Like, I got another one after that Thunder, so, or after the Blizzard, so... What the fuck? See, like, right there, I didn't get a reprisal there. It was weird, even though I blocked that attack there. That one actually didn't have a prompt, though. That one I just blocked the attack for some reason. Just decided I don't want to have a reprisal. Alright. Can I get to the DM one more time? Please. That's a lot of enemies next to each other. Good RNG, maybe? I can't see more enemies to attack? Okay. Okay. I think I got good RNG, but then also followed by bad RNG there. Because I got a whole bunch of enemies bunched together, and then they all just decided they wanted to appear on the complete other side of the map. I wish these guys would auto make a buzzsaw happen, you know, where you like spin around the enemies. I wish that was the thing. If that was the case, I feel like dealing with those guys would be so much easier. Do the combo and a half here. Get out my classic tone. I think it's slow.
We talk about obviously the aggressive method is the only method.
No.
Oh well, okay.
Sometimes aggression does nothing. Alright?
Yeah,
We
but
always said peace was never an option.
I love that glitch so much. It's one of those things where it's like, it's such a stupid glitch. I have no idea how they didn't notice it in
Honestly.
testing.
You're talking about the Civ
I'm so
1
glad they
right?
didn't. Yeah, I'm talking about the Civ 1 where it underflowed the data so he just had max aggressive.
It doesn't even put him at max aggressive. It puts him beyond maximum aggressive, because I think max is 10. It puts him...
Oh yeah, max is 10, that puts him at like 250.
Yeah, it puts him at 255.
Great.
So like it's beyond max aggression at that point, which is hilarious.
Well, the devs tell us so too, because they keep bringing it back.
No, it's not a thing anymore. It's not, at least not in Civ 5 or Civ 4.
It's in 5 and 6. But I don't know about 4.
Maybe they stopped doing it for a little bit and then they started doing it again because it's kind of funny. Because let's be honest, it is pretty funny.
Like, I don't remember if this was 5 or 6, but one of those two games has it where like he'll act peaceful for most of the game, but then at the end there's a 70% chance where he'll just completely switch allegiances and put all of his resources into nukes.
Amazing! Oh my god!
Like and any allies he has, he will turn against, and he will go for all the tyrants as his allies. It's great.
Gandhi way, as it turns out. Thank you for blocking a shot, Marshmallow. You're a good friend. Did Donald just shoot Lizard at him and it stunned him for a second, or am I going crazy?
I didn't see it. I'm watching.
It happens.
Back to play back. Oh, I missed it.
Like decently late.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you'll even be able to see it. Also, when the hell is this guy going to do his DM? Honestly, I'm going to keep on my classic tone for the time being, just in case.
Probably for the best. So much darkness.
He is doing it now.
Like, it has to trigger at some point.
Can I get past the second DM is the next question.
Dude, honest answer or the answer that you want to hear?
Be honest.
Not a chance.
Oh, I don't have... Oh, God, I thought I had my magic ready. feel like that was a waste of my fucking time. Thundering?
Yeah.
Nope, that wasn't.
It was probably ever so slightly faster.
Never mind.
Oh, well, okay. Well, okay, I guess the honest answer was wrong.
The real question is,
Good for
can
you.
I win? I can't take a single hit.
You can if you're super paranoid. Do not be aggressive.
Alright.
Be a coward.
Focus mode again.
Run away.
Especially because I have no idea what his attack pattern is, if it's even different at this point. Please have no HP.
I can't imagine it's... Yeah, but we'll see. It took off like half a bar, if that.
No! Aggressive mode. I don't care.
Oh no. Well, we all know this is gonna end.
I couldn't block because I was in the middle of the animation.
Keyblade!
Right, well, I guess
Well, yeah, it's aggressive
one more
mode.
attack, or one more attempt, sorry. I could have won. I didn't know he would instantly summon a whole bunch of stuff. People have to go for the kill on that. There's no way they just start attacking the stuff again. Or maybe that was bad RNG. I don't know. Again, I never saw that far. I don't know if he just... I don't know if it's he does that. Like, is that the thing that he just does after the second DM? Does he just immediately summon people? If he does, then I can just focus on him. Ideally, he could do the claw attacks, and I can do some really aggressive reprisals on him, but he didn't do that. So I went aggressive, but it didn't work. I felt like I had to go aggressive there, otherwise nothing would have happened, unfortunately. Like, I felt like I would have lost if I had tried to kill the enemies. Alright, this is the last attempt though, let's make it count, right? Also, I didn't get the reprisal there again. I didn't mean to do that. I got the reprisal there, but it didn't work.
This person I'm watching just completely doesn't pay attention to them at all, although of note, first off, they also have the Berserk Charge, and also of note, Skoll just ran like 60 miles in the air, so far away from everyone and everything else that they couldn't have caught him if they wanted to.
I had like reprisal once, or is my reprisal just glitched? Like, genuinely. I swear I've done it multiple times, and it's just... nothing's happened. Oh, done. Okay. That means he should automatically just DM next time he, gets unstunned, I assume. Yeah. Desperation move. Super Darkness Eclipse.
Darkness?
Sponsored by Billy Zane. Why did it make me fly all the way over to that enemy?
What?
I miss Billy Zane.
I don't know.
New Anthem is fine, or quote-unquote new Anthem. Different Anthem is fine. Billy Zane is just Billy Zane.
Yeah, like, he's not even like, at this point, like, he's, like, we shouldn't even be, like, no, like, he's had Ansem literally every game but the first one.
That's why he's not new Ansem, but look, Billy...
Like, he's just straight up
Billy
Ansem.
Zane is Ansem to me, okay? I love Billy Zane's beautiful voice. And we never got him again because they wouldn't pay him enough or something.
There's several conflicting theories about it. I don't know what to believe. Well, the payment thing is one of them. I know another one is the fact that Billy Zane starred in a really controversial political movie at the time, and it's Disney, so they didn't want any actors that were involved in stuff like that.
Really awkward if Disney made Nazi propaganda films.
Oh yeah, super awkward.
Sorry, it just every time I think about how Disney doesn't want to be a part of this, that's always what I think of, is the fact that they literally made, like, they weren't they weren't for propaganda for Nazis, but they were propaganda films involving Nazis.
About them, Skoll. For what it's worth, like, it was the early 1940s. That's literally all anybody
Disney
ever
was
talked
literally
about.
trying to get money back. So
That too.
I think that's honestly the biggest takeaway, is he was trying to get his money back, because wasn't he in like some serious debt?
Yeah, the more you learn about early Disney history, the more you realize they basically never had money, which is hilarious to think about nowadays. But, like, the Disney company, I don't think actually turned out a full-on profit until like at least the 50s.
Do one more just for fun. That sucks though. I mean, yeah, I mean, isn't that one of the big reasons why Disney wasn't paying his workers adequately, is because he just had no money?
More or less.
Which, I mean, isn't excusable, mind you, but...
Oh yeah, of course not. There's at least a reason.
I'm actually curious, which side are you on? Do you think Disney was probably very racist, or do you think he was probably not?
I honestly could not give you an answer. I don't pay attention to the personal life of a man that's been dead for decades.
Most people say he's not because the people close to him said he's not.
But I didn't actually know this was something people were debating.
This is actually a very very common thing that people debate about in regards to Disney, is like, okay, well, somebody's fat body just got in the way for once. It's a topic of debate because he's a nice mouth. He's a big guy. I'm gonna regret this, so I'm gonna go to 707. Just for the sake of 7.
We're never gonna finish, are we?
It's pissing me off. I just feel like I'm this close, and it's making me so fucking persistent. I swear, it's 707. Stop me under all costs afterwards, alright?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if it's after that, I'm not doing Ace Attorney, because it's gonna be too late.
Just stop me after all costs. But yeah, no, it is a very, like, hot topic. It's literally just because of the fact that Disney's such a big company now, I think, that people talk about it. Like, he did do questionable things, like, he did actually, like, have, like, a Nazi, like, person, like, he invited, like, a Nazi into his animation studio or something. I don't know, there was something going on, like, in the 50s or something. So yeah, it's actually a very hot topic where people are either he was racist or he wasn't. And I'm gonna go with he's not racist, simply because apparently people that, you know, were, like I said, that were close to him have stated, no, he's not a racist. Granted, they're close to him and they might want to be, you know, trying to preserve his image, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be something that would be a debate at this point, you know? Like, if he was, everyone would know. It would be 100% confirmed. Aw, the buzzsaw didn't activate. Also, did not block that attack for some reason, even if I still survived. Alright, aggressive mode. You ready?
Watch out, this is the round that actually works.
Yeah, look at, see, he's gonna go to his DM immediately.
Yeah, perfect!
Aw.
It can't be.
See?
Oh.
Keyblade!
The double claw attack. It's a new DM. They just added it. They just patched it in right now while I was playing.
Lucky you. You get to be one of the first to experience it.
It patched while my internet was gone. It's like a scary creepypasta. Were you ever into creepypastas as a kid? I didn't know. Or even as an adult?
Not really. Like, I know of them, like, especially like the more popular ones. like Spirit Suicide, Sonic EXE. Like I've heard them just through cultural osmosis, but.
Yeah. Did you ever think they were?
I feel like even if I was into humor, which I'm not, like I just feel like they would just be too dumb to be scary.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you ever think that any of them were good? At least, like, were you ever like, huh, these are pretty decent, or were you always like, huh, these are bad? I always thought they were bad. I'll be honest. I thought creepypastas were actual jokes because of things like Sonic.exe. And if Squidward Suicide was written just a little better, I could maybe break my sense of disbelief and be like, okay, this might have happened, you know? But then it falls into the stupid tropes that are bad. And I'm just like, no, this is stupid. Like the hyper-realistic blood.
For what it's worth, for both Squid Suicide and Sonic EXE, like those were old enough ones that the tropes weren't as bad.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, Sonic EXE was where a lot of those tropes even came from. Like hyper-realistic blood, that was Sonic EXE's.
Yeah, which, for the record, is probably the stupidest way to describe something. Just say it like it was blood in real life or something. I don't know. Something about the way it's phrased, hyper-realistic blood. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to hearing it in the sense of Sonic.exe, it's just like where I can't take it seriously, which is probably the case. But whenever I think about it, I'm just like, that's such a bad way to describe something like that. Like, what is, as opposed to not hyper-realistic blood, does that just mean it's video game blood at that point? Like, what does that even mean? Sonic.exe is stupid. I never liked that one. And I was always really disappointed because people kept talking about how there were like cool new Sonic fan games. They were always like Sonic.exe related, and they were never really that good.
No, I'll throw a bone on that one. Most of Sonic EXE fan games were actually pretty good.
There's a few that are good, but I feel like the vast majority I ended up playing were really not good. There was one that was very accurate to the what's it called? To the creepypasta.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And that one was pretty good.
And that one was a little too accurate for some good. I don't know. That's one of the few I didn't like.
That was probably the only one I liked because it was. I just thought it was like a well-made game. I think it was like a Game Maker game or something. It wasn't like a proper ROM hack or something. There was one ROM hack that was actually really good, though. Like, technically, too, was really good. Like, from a technical perspective. Fucking bitch. I don't even know what hit me. I saw a swipe animation, but I was like...
Keyblade!
We should play Ace Attorney creepypastas.
I think that would just be fan cases. And I guarantee it's just going to end up devolving into shipping worse.
No, Jesus.
It's one of those fandoms.
Did you know there's a bot on Twitter that you can use to make like tweet threads?
The Ace Attorney bot.
So you can make that.
Yes, I'm very well aware of it.
Like, I remember there was I don't remember what it was like specifically, but it was like a comment thread as opposed to the actual like tweet itself. Somebody made a bot of one of them, and it was really funny. It's also really well made, all things considered, because it actually puts people's replies in the right spots. Like, oh, this person's a witness, this person's Edgeworth, because it's always Edgeworth. This person's Phoenix.
Like, I think I saw one of them that had Clavier, I think. Like, the attorney from Apollo, but, like, it's almost always Edgeworth.
Yeah. Which, I mean, is fair. I feel like Edgeworth is, like, the second face of, for some reason, of, I don't know why, but he's basically the second face of Ace Attorney as far as I'm aware.
As far as I can tell, he's the face. Like, he's probably more of the face than Phoenix is.
It's really funny. But the real question is, Mayo, who was Phone?
It was
Who was
Phone?
Phone?
No idea.
I was Phone. That's just like a fucking old school meme right there. That I always attribute to Ace Attorney, because there was somebody I had on Discord that had Mia. I believe it was Mia specifically. Or not Discord, sorry, I think it said Discord. Their Skype. Their profile picture was Mia, and their little like Skype description was "and who was Phone." So I always attributed that quote, even though it's not to do with Ace Attorney. I think I don't remember the origins of it because that's such an old meme. I just always attribute it though to Ace Attorney.
I can't think of anything in Ace Attorney that would have been that, especially anything that old. But
Yeah, it was like 2011-ish, I want to say.
they didn't even have Dual Destinies out at that time. That would have had like half the games.
Oh, geez. Can I get more of these guys to spawn next to me? Like, that would be ideal.
Be amazing.
Like, I'm actually having so little spawn next to me that I'm scared that I'm not going to win. Oh, now I'm definitely scared that I'm not going to win. What? You didn't even hit me!
Keyblade!
Okay, it was close,
but it didn't hit me. And now I'm offended. I'm gonna tell Mom. Well, 2 more attempts, so I better make this one count, because the last one always goes bad. Alright. Skoll just glitched again, as he does. I'm starting to wonder if getting rid of that beam attack, but okay, well this... Hear me out. Aggression. See?
Maybe this wave.
Alright, hear me out. What if I just ignore the little guys, right? And just aim him?
You might be onto something.
Was in the middle of the
Oh,
animation.
something dumb,
In the
but
middle of the animation. Also, Donald died.
good for Donald.
Just want you to be aware. Donald died. Can we make a creepypasta called Donald Dies and we just replace him in, like, Kingdom Hearts 2? You know, where Goofy dies? Just be like, oh no, Donald died. Then write a creepypasta on it and be like, there was ultra hyper realistic blood to prove that he actually died.
Is that what you'd want to make your story time bit on? Great.
And we can talk about how something compelled me to keep playing the game even though it's clearly messed up.
Yeah, like, I think that was part of maybe at least like the video game base creepypasta too. Was like, okay, if it's really this bad, destroy the game and destroy the console while you're at it.
No, something compelled me to keep playing. Alright, I'm gonna try this again for my last attempt. I'm just gonna focus on him exclusively. And then he charged me. And again, in an animation that I literally could not mention.
Keyblade!
That's that. Hold on. Let me just make sure real quick. If I press continue, I want to see if it keeps my abilities. Because if it doesn't, then I need to reconfigure my abilities in advance before I just forget.
Hmm.
Let me do that real quick. I mean, this will let me save anyways, so I guess it'll work out in the end. Did you know Xehanort was control Terra's body when he created Ansem and Xemnas?
Yeah, I was just reading that.
The storm is not getting worse. There's no storm anymore.
It's getting way better.
It's objectively gotten better. How long is this loading screen? Is it loading the entire world? Like every part of the world? Every bit?
Ooh, we're going with Sonic 06 style of load screens.
It was bad. Where's my cuisine time at? I'm just curious. Okay. Alright, let's see if it counted. It did not. Okay, so I got rid of triple rush. I think I got rid of fire boost because obviously it doesn't need fire boost. I put MP haste on.
Yeah, all the good that did.
Had reprisal boost. I got rid of wall kick, full swing, and pull spin. Buzzsaw I kept. Aerial sweep.
I know you added some of those aerial abilities.
Was it all these? No, it was speed slash, aerial dive, aerial sweep. Falling slash is a thing. To I might get rid of. Hold on, I'm gonna see what options I have. I might get rid of. What is the name of the move? The finisher that is the explosion? Is it last charge? Unleash a devastating blow. The magic stat determines the damage. Combo finisher. What's rising spiral? Oh, these are the. So hold on. Let me just see what this combo looks like real quick. I need to stay in the air for longer than 1 second, please. Okay, let me try that. Let me test this real quick. Okay. Okay, now you still have to let that entire combo go in. I guess I can test it with this setup for the next stream on Tuesday, hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look at that beautiful face.
Oh, it's so precious. Go and take your selfie of Marshmallow here at the end, just so we have something. Hey, Marshmallow, say hi.
I like him being confused more.
Agreed. That was actually really good. It's like, oh,
what am I doing? That's really awesome.
It's great.
What am I doing? Save that. Like how that's the way we get rid of the HUD, it's just me pressing the share button. It works, right? Oh god, I forgot.
Yeah.
I sent you a ton of anime pictures of girls eating burgers.
Yes, I've had to look at them this entire time.
Alright, there's your marshmallow. Alright, guys.
And they're all eating hamburgers.
They're having a good time. Leave be.
and one of them is a GIF, and it's throwing me off.
Wow, you're right. I didn't even
It's just the one.
That. It's just the mouth moving, too.
Because I noticed that one right away. Yes, it's so uncanny.
So I guess in the next stream, then, we'll hopefully beat Skoll. Maybe I'll do it on my own time, on my own profile, just to see if I could make it any easier on my life, but no promises. Thank you all for watching.
Also, it's just toast.
Chicken tenders. Hey Mayo, guess what? Math.
707?
Math.
I mean, it's kind of right.
You know what? That's it. 13.